Good morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Raincoat Plus. I said that a bit weirdly, but let's not dwell on it. When last we left off, we figured out that each of the three theatre club girls, they couldn't have killed Karen. So I don't know, I genuinely don't know, but hopefully today that mystery will be solved. So let's go and try and solve it. This path is probably going to end with a dead end, and it's going to take us back. But I didn't want to risk it, so we're running down here now. Oh, this wall doesn't have a brick wall there, but there is a brick wall here.
Damn. Are you sure that's the case? What if there's something that makes the wall collapse?
Doesn't seem like it. Nothing can be done here.
So this doesn't lead to who it is, even if we solve how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
Seems that way. We should turn back for now. With my magic, we'll be there in a snap.
Hell yeah. Let's do Hocus Pocus.
Your voice amplified.
Okay.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, so we went through all three, so now what?
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the third route? What's going on? They're all dead ends!
There was another
What does it
door.
mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Oh, come on! Then what was the point of our great adventure?
I've told you this a dozen times already. Even dead ends are precious clues.
Yeah.
Because of them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see. So we're still making progress.
Great work, Shinigami, yeah. Thank you, Shinigami.
Work, Shinigami.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
Difference. Oh.
What's that?
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
I guess we walk up it. Yeah. Oh, it's so trippy.
We're really walking on another side.
I love
Well,
this.
If we keep moving, then...
This is so cool. I love non-Euclidean stuff like this.
Look, it's a new route!
Okay. Why did the incident happen? It could be revenge. It could be...
There, Yuma gets to have all the fun.
Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
We did White done what now?
Alright,
It's about the
keep,
reason
keep up,
why the case
Tetsuhiko.
occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
I know
Okay.
cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
Well, we only know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes. That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
Yeah, keep up,
but-
Tetsuhiko.
Sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Bro, him... I hate him,
Let's
but I
keep
love
going
him.
for now.
Okay. Oh, that's so trippy. Oh,
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Karen anyway? Was she cute?
Yes, but more importantly, she was
Oh.
next in line to be star of the theater club. She
I
was
go back.
considered
Oh,
to
it
be the
does.
best actress among the club's current members.
Oh, that's so cool.
The culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Karen so they could become the star instead.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another?
That's what
Is
people
their
say,
club
yeah.
cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
All right. Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
So it could either be
So
revenge,
if we find the
actually.
truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
Okay. Oh. It's Aiko.
Hey, look!
Is that Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her!
She's dead.
She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
Oh my god, Tetsuhiko, she's literally dead.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Oh lord. Up we go. Oh my god. What is this? The Mario 64 stairs?
Was that Tetsuhiko?
What the?
Oh no.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Yuma, this is bad! The ground's giving way beneath our feet!
Yeah, I can tell.
She's so nonchalant, I love it.
Aiko!
Hey, let's hurry and catch her! I love the tragic types!
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind her death.
Oh my god.
Good luck, Master!
Okay, it's gonna be a jumpy one. Here we go. Good death. Homicide.
The answer! Aiko's death 6 months ago was actually a result of murder.
Where was Aiko murdered? Flower bed?
answer! The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
Yeah. What weapon was used to kill Aiko? Brick.
This is the answer!
There was blunt force.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Maybe they dropped it? I don't know. Karen?
The answer! Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping, and Karen clearly lied in her testimony.
Did she?
Karen killed Aiko!
Did Karen lie in her testimony?
Alright, let's keep following her, Yuma.
What? Kara was the first to discover the body. She heard something falling. Okay. I don't really see how... I don't really see the connection here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't see the connection. Please tell me in the comments if you can see the connection that I'm missing between Karen lying her testimony.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I thought it was a homicide.
I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed.
Yeah.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the blood stain wouldn't get cut off in that way. I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious.
Really?
She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying.
I guess if no one else...
Karen lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
I guess if no one else said that they heard someone falling, something falling. But again, I don't see how her saying that she heard something falling is a lie. I mean, obviously it is a lie, but I don't see how we can confirm that it's a lie. I don't know. Up we go. Just onto the roof, probably. Yeah.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
She is literally dead.
Help
Okay.
her. She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey, why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime. So Karen might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Crime of passion.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
Oh, but then that... Okay.
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Karen for taking it away.
Yeah.
Meaning the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko?
Wait. There is one other suspect. The girl which got us to investigate. But then... No.
Then which of the suspects is it? In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
She might have done it if it's revenge. Because she cared about Aiko so much that she got us to... But then, if we were Why would she employ a master detective when she knows that she's about to? Maybe no.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Something must be hidden here.
Okay, we can't go back. Okay, is there anything else apart from the 2 beacon points? No. Alright, we'll do Desuhiko first because he's closer. Look into the distance. Wind feels nice.
Whoa!
Okay. No!
Hey, check it out!
Is that the how roots we were looking for?
We're so high up. When did this happen?
Master,
Ah.
look over there!
What's that? It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
So
Could
the
be.
true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
Oh,
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph?
or your phone number.
Done. Isn't it perfect? I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
Oh my god.
This is the how routes when seen from above, right? What about it?
Well, this is a dungeon, right? So maybe there are some secret paths in here.
Oh.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The 3 how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the who room. Wait,
Oh.
all 3 are connected? That's it! I think I've got it! That's the hidden truth behind the how route.
Okay. You know, I thought of that as soon as we saw it from above. For a moment, but I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that.
There's
But
only one explanation for how the victim could have been poisoned.
What? Seriously?
so we need to go down the red route first.
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami complimented me!
That's me whenever a girl compliments me.
I love you, Shinigami! Wasn't I a good boy? It's a treat, right?
If you think you've got this, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Oh god. I can't wait for Desuhiko's reaction to this. Okay.
Let's work together.
Anyway, crime was possible by having an accomplice. AC, is it CO? Yeah. Com L, I think.
That's right.
I knew it.
Great.
I knew it was all accomplices. So it was all 3 of them. What are you lasering? Oh, okay.
That's right, accomplices. The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all accomplices and committed this crime
That's what I
together.
thought. That is what I thought.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Yasuhiko.
They're all connected together.
The 3 How routes that we explored were all dead ends. Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends. But by connecting all 3 routes like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
Yeah, so Yoshiko brought the glass. Waruna placed the glass on the thing. And then... Wait. But Karen took the first... No, yeah. Waruna put it on the tray, and then Kurane showed Waruna which one... showed Karen which one to take.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the How route. But if the 3 of them worked together, they could make it possible.
Oh my god, we got a pickaxe.
What's this?
I guess we're supposed to break the wall? Sounds like fun! I'm in!
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think?
I was really...
And don't you forget
I was really confused why there was walls on both sides.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, so... I've gotta, right? I have to.
Master got blown to pieces. That's what happens when you use a sacrifice spell. You died, so it's game over. Time to return to the title screen.
Don't tell me I've got to reload.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
But I'll give you one more try and take you back to the selection. Be
Thank you,
sure to get the
Shinigami.
right one next time, okay?
I was scared for a second there. Oh my god.
By separating the hows, the 3 of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off the murder.
Yeah.
Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
Why?
You sure sound confident.
How do the 3 work together to pull off the
And
impossible
now,
crime?
there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
Which came first? Okay.
We just have to follow the sequence of events, right?
Yeah, so
So
it's
we gotta figure
gonna be
out
the
where
red.
the
We saw it
poison
on the
came
map
from.
as well. The red one was the first one.
Come on, hurry up and...
Red first.
How was the poison...
Let's start with the poison being brought to the theater hall.
Yeah.
Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait!
Oh my god.
The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was Yoshiko, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
the
just
poison
flying.
neutralizes after 30 minutes, so it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko
Yeah.
went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag, and after she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
We're here! You're off, Master!
Yeah.
Hand it to Warner.
Isn't this the how was the poison mixed into the glass root?
Yeah.
Wow! It really connected.
All right, let's keep going and reach the truth!
Whoa!
It's literally just 2 feet down the road, but okay.
Hey, you said Yoshiko handed the poisoned glass over to Waruna, but Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
From the blackout.
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights. Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes.
Yeah.
She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then,
Why are these
picked up the
mannequins
glass
so
and
caked
hid it
up,
under her
dude? What the
costume.
hell?
The costume check happens before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
Hmm.
The two of them must have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
But what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poisoned glass. How did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Waruna approaches the shelf. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds, but Waruna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience. At that moment, Waruna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly
Okay, but
impossible
where
crime.
the original glass? Where did that? How did that get into Yoshiko's locker?
Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off. Shinigami? Isn't there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too!
Right.
I was the poison glass chosen from currently guided of it.
Alright, we got this one too.
Sweet.
Only a bit more!
It's literally right there. It's right there.
Wait, can't we take a break?
It's 2 feet away, dude. Come on. How are we running this far?
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen bit.
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurone told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed directly at it.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
Thank you, Shinigami.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
So we're gonna kill all 3 of them, I guess.
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall for me yet.
That's not gonna happen, even if you stay here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hate your guts.
You know, beyond the hate, there could be love.
I hate him, but I love
It's kinda
him.
like traveling the globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually we'll meet.
That's a stretch.
Ugh, I feel sick.
Okay, this is the last one.
The last wall. Master. Are you ready? Let's
Who murdered
solve
Karen?
this thing.
Right.
All three of them.
Yes, it fell.
And behind
Damn.
that door is the Who Room. We finally made it.
It's
I
time
think-
to end this, Master.
I think on that bombshell, we should stop here. Probably right after this is the end of the labyrinth, which is great. I mean, not so great because this session was kind of short, but I might continue past the labyrinth here today. Oh, pardon me, but we'll see. But we'll stop there for now. Thank you for watching. If you stand to the end, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I am enjoying this game a lot. Some of these answers were a bit convoluted. I still don't understand how we can we could confirm that Karin's testimony was fake in the Akio's Ako's death. Like, nothing really proves that it's fake. So yeah, I might be missing something though. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night.